Rapper Killer Mike was done letting The View back him into a political corner live on air.
But for right now, I just don't want to be involved in the soap opera because I'm much too concerned about what's going on in Atlanta on a hyper-local level.
That's so you lost me a little bit with your support of Kemp, but let me tell you this.
Not support of
some
Kemp.
Of his policies.
That's some misinformation. You cannot like me, but don't lie on me. I saw someone I really respect, a black woman who's a commentator.
So you don't support him, you like his policies.
Well, I support
some specific ones he named.
Beyond it, he's the governor of my state, so I have to be involved with him because I can't divorce myself. But let me say this. If you criticize someone, don't lie. If someone is in the king's seat, I'm not going to not have dinner with the king on behalf of my people. I have to do that.
Remember, Killer Mike isn't exactly new to this world of politics. He's been pretty loud and upfront in his local state and city politics, even if that's not as grand as the political theater of national elections. But what's most unsettling to me is how Sunny Hostin set up that political bait, first trying to embarrass Killer Mike into submission by bringing up a completely unrelated moment when he was briefly arrested at the Grammys that same year.
You know, I'm a former prosecutor.
Yeah.
And there were some other headlines that came out. And I was very upset about it.
Yeah.
Because it was unnecessary, and you don't do that on that special night.
Yeah.
Especially for what I read about.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna ask you is, there was an incident at the Grammys. It led to you being taken out in handcuffs and arrested. That was wrong.
I think the backstage was overcrowded. I think the winners were exuberant. And I think security got a little overzealous. And that's all. It's water under the bridge for me.
Yeah.
I'd like to say all of my heroes have been in handcuffs. Malcolm, Martin, Mandela, Medgar.
And that's despite the fact that Sunny Hostin, as a prosecutor herself, knows Killer Mike can say nothing in his defense on air during an ongoing legal matter. And the fact that his illustrious Grammys win was overshadowed by visuals like this of him in handcuffs over a minor backstage misunderstanding tells me there's no other reason to bring that up out of nowhere than to squeeze the space in the conversation for Killer Mike. At some point, he just has to jump in and force open that space.
In the 1960s, in Black America, and they thought that.
Now, hold on.
I want to finish this.
No, this is on your behalf. At a certain point, we can't be assholes. You cannot take the truth and be mad at who tells it to you. So just chill, bruh. Shut the up, let her say it, and receive the information. That's it.
But The View has never been more humiliated than when Kid Rock cussed out Joy Behar multiple times on Tucker Carlson.
Because I called Joy Behar a bitch.
She called you a racist?
So click the link below to watch that full breakdown and subscribe to Elites Exposed for more.